We're going to start with you, Paula. What do you make of the way that CNN has been covering the Kilmar Abrego Garcia saga? And what do you think? You think that at any point there's ever going to be a stop where they go, maybe we're out too much on a limb here. Maybe we need to bring it back to center. Do you think they'll ever get to that point in the next 4 years?
I thought they would after the election, after everything that's happened. But to be honest, I don't watch CNN. So the only time I get to see CNN is when somebody like yourself pulls a clip like that. And I'm like very justified in my mind why I do not watch CNN and will never watch CNN. I just don't understand how they're defending people. This guy is not a stand-up guy, okay? This whole situation, they've just found a new George Floyd. This is what they do. The Dems do this every couple of years. They find some guy who either hurt his girlfriend or beat his wife or did something terrible, and they're like, this is the person we want to defend and go on the news and fight for. And I don't understand. They can't find somebody with a little bit of a better track record to get behind and try to advocate for. I mean, I do not understand. And CNN, fake news network, truly, and they're continuing to prove that.
I kind of like that. I've not heard that. Kilmar is the 2025 George Floyd. Actually, that's pretty good.
Is he not?
Matt Rooney. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. Matt Rooney, what do you make of this? And do you think at some point midterms are coming up next year? This can't be a good message for Democrats trying to, take back the House and do that in the midterms. They got to pivot at some point, right? New George Floyd. I don't think it's going to play. What do you think?
Well, Paula hit it out of the park, Mike, because if you're going to pivot, you have to have something to pivot to. But we know the Democrat Party since 2015 has had one issue and one issue only. Get the orange man. Orange man bad. Well, the orange man won, right? He's probably never going to be on a ballot again. So now what do you talk about? So they're falling back to, and this is where, Paula, you were 100% correct. They're falling back on what they always do. Try to find new victims. And when you don't have a legitimate victim class, create a new victim class. They've run out of people who legitimately believe that Donald Trump and the United States of America is not providing opportunity for them. So let's invent something called trans and tell them they have a right to be in women's locker rooms. Let's all of a sudden pretend that MS-13 has access to due process, even when they have invaded this country and aren't here illegally. They jumped the shark, and Mike, it's not going to work out very well for them in the midterms, but I don't have any confidence they're going to change their playbook because, again, you would need something actionable to change it to. They've got nothing.